Call me Ishmael. You look like a scientist. All my life I've wanted to be a scientist. Now come here. Can you tell me where to go?
Do you have any grants?
No.
Do you have any patents?
No.
What is your hypothesis?
I don't have any of those things. Can you tell me where to go?
Well, then you might as well go to hell.
You, sir, you look like a scientist. All my life I've wanted to be a scientist, and I've come here. Please, can you help me be a scientist?
Well, they used to do a little good science in that building over there.
Really?
No.
Can you take me there?
But that building is kept locked up these days.
Is there anything you can do? Can't you help me? Please, I've always wanted to be a scientist.
Well, I'm not supposed to, but okay.
Come in.
Excuse me, sir.
Bishop Arts across the street.
No, I'm looking for Professor Crisponti.
Yes, who are you and what can I do for you?
Call me Ishmael. I've always wanted to be a scientist. Kind judgment led me to your lab.
Oh, well, I guess I can't show you anything on this microscope. You know, it's almost 8 o'clock. We should go to the Friday night lecture.
Let's go.
Colleagues, let us be grateful to be here together tonight at the MBL in pursuit of the science of life. But verily, a great peril stalks our enterprise. The mother of life, my friends, has a furrow on her brow a mile long. This is the parable of Dr. Starbuck, who did his undergraduate work at Yale, his PhD at SALT San Diego, and a postdoc at the Rockefeller. Starbuck's first paper was at Yale, where he produced decisive pipetting for a celebrated Cell paper on transduction factor Z. He was given, to his surprise, a ninth authorship. Now, Starbuck still had a touch of grace, and explained he didn't deserve this and didn't even understand the point of the papers. But his professor was on the editorial board and told Starbuck to hold his peace. At San Diego, Starbuck applied a 2-hybrid screen found in a box under his bench. This turned up 3 new PSD-associated proteins, resulting in the famous series of neuron papers, where Starbuck was the first of 17 authors. He was given this because the work was his idea and he'd done all the experiments. This time he didn't try to embarrass his mentor, an associate editor of Neuro. Within 1 year at the Rockefeller, Starbuck had 2 articles in Nature on localization of factor Z at the PSD. When offers of tenure-track jobs poured in, Starbuck decided to celebrate with a bottle of Silverado Pagano Ranch 96 Chardonnay. Starbuck explained to his envious friends the Chardonnay had a full nose, but rather too much malolactate on the tongue, and that the American hope was a bit forward. Oh, my colleagues, the vanities of vanities, how hard is the true path of science. Lo, that night, the mother of life came to Starbuck in his state of sleep. Starbuck, you think you are a scientist? But what have you really done? Starbuck awakens in a terror and flees to Woods Hole to be a course assistant in neurobiology. Note, my friends, that you can't hide from the mother. Starbuck had all the chips and peppermint patties he could eat. But verily, his hunger was in his soul, and the lectures were a balm for it. 5 years later, when his magisterial single-author paper on types of cetacean rock formation and syphilis strata appeared in the Biological Bulletin, our Starbuck celebrated with a bottle of $2 Chuck and went to sleep at peace. And lo, the mother of life came to him in his sleep and pulled his head onto her bosoms and moaned softly that she was content with Starbuck. Colleagues, consider, are you really doing science? Will the mother of nature want your head on her or his bosom? Forget your grants, forget your fellowships, forget your paper in third revision for Cell, and think on this in your beds tonight. And may the mother be with you all. Good night. And don't forget the wine and cheese in the Meg's room.